She was born with a birthmark. She says it comes, she was holding her and she turned her. She says it comes around by her neck and it goes around on her back. And she was showing me, and I didn't care. She was beautiful. She had a lot of black hair. She was just so pretty. No matter where we went or what we did, she was always watching people. She was always a likable person. People always seemed to like her. You know, she was quiet. She never, you know, was one of those rowdy kids or anything. And, you know, she'd take time for other people. And even the elders, you know, they, you know, took to her too, which was really nice.
Growing up on the Umatilla Reservation here was actually really good for me and helped me a lot to actually become the person I am today. This whole area was my backyard. There was no limits to saying, no, you can't do this, because when we would come out into the country here, this is our backyard. And being traditional, there's a lot of suppression too. In our culture. There's a lot of abuse. A lot of that changed when the boarding schools came in and tried to take away our cultures from us. We've all been able to pass on our stories, which my grandmother did, and our traditions. Where my artistic creativity came from is actually my mom. She taught me how to draw a tree from when I was very young, and I had a sister who worked at Crochet Art Institute. At age 15, I was learning how to print make, and that was my new home away from home. And then when college came, I applied for Moore College of Art and Design and actually was rejected the first time. They gave me a second chance to apply to the art school. I decided to take Little Army Men, the ones I used to play with my brother and I when we were little. And I blew those up on a very large canvas in charcoal. And then I rolled those up, sent them out, and then about a month later, I got my acceptance to Moore College of Art and Design.
I was really happy that she went to college. And being a single parent, I said I had 5 children. They all went to high school. They all graduated from high school, and they all had some college.
I am an alcoholic and addict, and so I had to find a way to help myself and find that balance again. I went to rehab. I got clean and sober. I was attending Women of the Trades, and going through that program helped me a lot. It made me realize, like, okay, I'm good with my hands, but I know the guy next to me is getting paid more because he's a male. That got me prepared and gave me the confidence to be able to go into a career where I can find my independence.
I'm really proud of my daughter. She has been brought up by strong women in the family. My mother, to where you really don't need a man. You can go out and you can do this. And I always knew that no matter what, strong women can do anything.
To all my little girls out there who feel like they may not fit in because they like to play in the dirt, because they like to play with their hands, they like to bug their older brothers and, run with the pack, keep going with it. play like a girl, be a warrior, be proud of who you are. Coming back here, obviously I haven't been here since high school, and there's a fence, it's cleaned up, and I don't even recognize it. That's why I was really shocked when we came here. This used to be an old dumping ground, and you weren't supposed to dump, but people did, and I would actually come up here and dumpster dive. I would go and find materials, and that's how I built my sculptures. Myself has grown as a person and going through the challenges I have gone through, even with my addictions. Being in the trades, you got to be up for change, and coming home here and seeing this it's different. It's a little sad, but it's for the best, and that's how I kind of feel about myself, like leaving the reservation. It is for the best.
It's one life to live, so live it the best you can. Native Americans. It's one life to live, so live it the best you can.
Somewhere there's a person who lost a mother, lost a son, lost a friend, lost a brother. Way back they had a fight, never spoke hardly. Now they never get the chance to say I'm sorry.